Late at night, a group of kids decided to sneak into a playground for some fun. They laughed as they climbed the slides and played on the swings, the empty park eerily silent around them. But as they explored further, the atmosphere grew colder, and their laughter began to fade. One of the kids approached the slide and noticed something strange: a tall, shadowy figure standing at the other end. It didn't move, but its presence was overwhelming. The kid, nervous but curious, slid down anyway. Midway down, they felt a cold, tight grip on their leg. Terrified, they screamed and tried to escape, but the figure began to approach. A pale woman appeared near the swings, her empty eyes staring at the group. She raised an arm and pointed at them, her lifeless expression sending chills through their bodies. The kids ran as fast as they could and never returned to the park. Two friends were having a casual dinner at a family restaurant late one night. One of them was a germaphobe and couldn't stop complaining about how dirty the table was. His friend, amused, pulled out his phone and started recording, teasing him about his obsessive behavior. As the camera moved around the table, something unsettling appeared on the screen. A shadowy figure with large, hateful eyes was sitting right next to the germaphobic friend, staring at him with an unnatural intensity. The friend didn't notice the figure at first, but his behavior became increasingly erratic. A ghost hunter from Arabia decided to investigate a building that was once home to a notorious witch. The structure was old and crumbling, but its dark history made it a popular target for paranormal enthusiasts. As the hunter explored, he spotted a white figure in the distance. At first, he thought it was a trick of the light, but as he moved closer, the figure remained. It stood completely still, shrouded in an unnatural glow. Curious, the hunter approached cautiously. Just as he got close, the figure vanished into thin air. Shaken but determined to continue, the hunter pressed on, but the unsettling encounter lingered in his mind. In the deep forests of Kalimantan, a ghost hunter decided to camp alone to test his courage. He set up a small fire and burned incense, a practice believed to attract spirits. After hours of waiting, he grew tired and went to sleep inside his tent, leaving his camera rolling outside. The footage shows the forest growing eerily still, with only the faint crackle of the fire in the background. Suddenly, a pale hand emerged from the darkness, reaching toward the sleeping hunter. The hand brushed against his face, startling him awake. Terrified, the hunter scrambled out of his tent, shouting into the darkness. The forest, silent and oppressive, offered no answers. The video ends with the hunter fleeing the area, his panicked breathing echoing through the trees. Driving alone at night can be unsettling, and for one man, it became a nightmare. He was traveling down a deserted road through a dense forest when he noticed something unusual ahead. A white figure stood in the middle of the road, unmoving. The man slowed his car, his heart pounding. The figure didn't walk, it glided silently across the road, disappearing into the woods. Shaken but determined to stay calm, the man decided to reverse and turn around. A ghost hunter and his friend decided to explore an abandoned maternity clinic known for its tragic history. Locals claimed that spirits of mothers and children haunted the area, their restless souls unable to move on. The building was dark and decayed, with every creak of the floorboards amplifying their unease. As they moved through the hallways, the ghost hunter's friend suddenly screamed and ran.
Ngapa sih, Kang? Apa kie? Astagfirullahaladzim. Ya Allah, la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Confused, the hunter turned and saw what had frightened him, a Kundilanak with a horrifying face. The ghost's long hair covered most of its body, but its disfigured face and piercing eyes were enough to send the hunter running as well. Just as he thought he was safe, the ghost reappeared, blocking his path. The hunter fled the building, vowing never to return.
Amin. Tambah udah, Kang, tambah udah. Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah, la ilaha illallah.
A father was filming his child playing in their bedroom, capturing what he thought was an ordinary, joyful moment. The child was laughing and running around, occasionally stopping to play near their bed. As the child leaned closer to the edge of the bed, the camera captured something horrifying. A pair of glowing eyes stared out from underneath, watching the child intently. Moments later, a shadowy hand reached out, brushing against the child's leg. Strangely, the father didn't seem to notice anything at the time and continued recording. When he reviewed the footage later, he was horrified to see the sinister presence that had been so close to his child. The kuntilanak in the shadows. Another ghost hunter, eager for a new challenge, visited a location he had never explored before. It was an abandoned site known for its eerie atmosphere and ghost sightings. He decided to burn incense as part of a ritual to attract spirits. Shortly after the incense began to burn, a kuntilanak appeared in the distance. The ghostly figure stood silently, her hair flowing unnaturally in the still air.
Itu kaki saya. Apa ini? Di belakang saya, teman-teman. Teman-teman komentar di belakang saya. Allah. Sia. La ilaha illallah. Kekerodone teh suku. Anjing.
The hunter, determined to capture evidence, moved closer. As he approached, he noticed something chilling as her feet weren't touching the ground. The kuntilanak floated, her haunting gaze fixed on him. The hunter's courage faltered, and he fled, his camera capturing every terrifying moment.
Oke teman-teman, kenapak tanah ya. Astagfirullahaladzim. Jelas gak cuy? Jelas gak? Kita toong cangcutnya cuy. Oke teman-teman. Isi anjir. Itu. Astagfirullahaladzim. Mana dia? Kemana dia?
Bayi di ranjang.
Video tersebut direkam dari monitor bayi yang berada di dekat tempat tidur bayinya. Dalam video tersebut terekam sesuatu yang terlihat seperti hantu yang sedang melayang di atas sang bayi.
Melayang guys. Kira-kira itu apa?
Hi friends! Now you can join us and enjoy some interesting features. You can get special subscription emblems and also use interesting stickers. Let's join and interact specifically in the comments column. Thank you.